When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Having said that, everybody does it, so do I, and everybody is stupid, so am I. Hello and welcome to another episode of Motovlog Monday. Is that it? I'm not shooting this on Monday. ये upload भी Monday को नहीं होगा. So I don't know why I'm calling it Motovlog Monday. I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with a different name by the time this goes out. And let's say the name of this vlog is right here. It's episode 2. मेरे को लगता नहीं I'll be able to keep up with the count. I know 3-4 हफ्ते से कोई वीडियो नहीं बनाई है, and primarily the issue was because of the mic. I was just sick and tired of bad audio. I learned it the hard way. Audio is actually very important. It takes away from the entire content of the video. If you don't understand what you're watching, it's just useless. यार आज मेरा visor ना, it's I don't know if it is dust under, it was inside the cover, helmet cover. I don't know what happened. It's just very muddy, and अभी मैं visor open करके चलाऊंगा, so again we'll be back to square one with the audio problems. So not gonna do that. Nobody stops at the signal usually. Everybody decided to stop at the signal. It's just insane. Look at the mud. And yes, I am wearing short cuff, I don't know, fingerless gloves, because it's easy to maneuver the phone. Okay, the signal was नकली है. 58 सेकेंड अभी भी इधर चल रहे हैं. यहाँ पे ग्रीन हो गया. संतरे बेच रहे अंकल. संतरे बहुत चल रहे हैं और आजकल, like very tasty also, except for when I eat them, because मेरा किस्मत इतनी ख़राब है. I always get stinky rotten ones. Okay, so what is this episode all about? I wasn't planning to record a video today, but क्या हुआ ना कि मैं उठने के अलार्म को 5-6 बार snooze कर दिया, and that pretty much resulted in me getting late for my cab pickup, office cab pickup. So I had to ride, and then I was like, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. So now that I haven't really been able to, like, this was not planned, so I don't know what to talk about. But let's just call it That's New Year's episode. Alright, yeah. So it's 2020. Time kind of flies as you get older. I think when I was younger, there was just way too much time. New Year's are good. And the staple of New Year, it's not parties, it's New Year resolutions. So let's talk about mine. Why do people keep New Year resolutions? क्यों करते हैं लोग? Like there are 365 दिन हैं और 366 in once in 4 years, and this year it's actually 366 days. So why put all that pressure on one teeny day? Why do you want to start everything one day? This kind of goes back to rationalization, I think, and this is my personal thought. I haven't done any research on it, so I can be totally off. It's easier to put a future date to it, and that's why you'd see nobody really makes resolutions on the night of New Year's. They always are made months in advance. This is something I'm gonna starting New Year's, and that's kind of stupid and kind of not stupid also. So the reason it's stupid is because you shouldn't have to put wait on a date to go ahead and start doing something good, or especially which is if it's a future date. cannot. That's just stupid. And it's not stupid because, well, at least you're gonna start. Yeah, so at least you have that going. There are many people who don't even know that they have to start working on bettering themselves. Is that a word? Bettering themselves? Bettering. B-E-T-T-E-R-I-N-G. I don't know if it's a word. If it is a word, definition is right here. So yeah, I mean, at least you're doing something rather than not doing anything at all. So in that way, it's not stupid. Having said that, everybody does it, so do I, and everybody is stupid, so am I. Most people fail on a New Year resolution, and that is just something to have to do with consciously thinking about doing something. I think we as humans are simpletons. More than we think. We like to think that we are very complex organization, or shit. We like to think that we are complex organisms, but the matter of the fact is we are simpletons. When everything is happy, you're financially secure, your relationships are secure, everything else is secure, you tend to make better choices because you're not worried about it. Your mind is not preoccupied with thinking about that particular thing in your life, and you can concentrate on making better choices. So in that situation, when I see a sugary donut or a delicious treat, I would consciously think, well, this is not healthy for me, and then I'll make that conscious decision of not eating that. Whilst on the other hand, when I'm in maybe a financial relationship crisis, I'm preoccupied there, and the first thing I see is if it's a donut, it's a simple thing, it makes me feel better, I'll go ahead and eat it. And that is the stupid part about making New Year resolutions, is you put a lot of pressure on your brain to follow through. All of that happens in the background of a simple New Year's resolution. So before you beat yourself up about not being able to follow through, remember, it's probably not your fault entirely, but it is kind of. I'm sorry, I honestly did not mean to digress, but that's freaking who I am. I'll just keep talking about nonsense. Well, it's not nonsense, but I'll keep talking about things which I didn't intend to talk about. But yeah, coming back to what we were going to talk about is resolutions, baby, because this is that New Year's episode. My first and most relatable resolution is eat clean consistently. I want to try to go ahead and avoid meals outside as much as I can, and for as long as I can. And that's the important part. The important part is not as much as I can, because you may feel a massive sense of achievement by rejecting one meal outside, but that is not what is going to help you in the long run. What is going to help you is you consistently saying no or making better choices. Eat clean consistently is my first resolution. My second resolution is to continue being more positive. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be a glass half full kind of guy, but it's just that focus on the positive things of what is happening around me. It just makes you a lot happier. At a certain point, you have to realize you can't fix everything. When I see a problem or when I see an issue, my focus has always been to, try to go ahead and fix it, and you stress out yourself trying to figure out why it went wrong. Sometimes it's the natural order of things is to just let it be, just let it run its course, and all you can do is just simply focus on the good things that are happening in the course of that action. Doesn't mean that I'll not be agitated anymore, doesn't mean that I will not be angry about things anymore. It just means that there is something not good happening. I would still not stress myself out about it. I will be pissed, but it won't affect me all that much. Not much of a resolution, but a continuation, a reminder of sorts that you're on the right track kind of thing. That kind of thing. Is this a school? Yes. The second resolution is to continue being positive about things. Okay, and the third and the final resolution is something that I'm doing right now, as a matter of fact. The resolution is to ride more, and since I've gotten this baby right here, my little devil, El Diablo, I've realized that riding is very calming. I know that hundreds of people say that, but it's a fact. If you like riding, this is one of the most soothing experiences there is. And well, the matter of fact is that I'd like to do it more. I've been on long tours, but I don't really ride it around the city as much as I'd like, and that had primarily something to do with me being very logical about things. If I have a air-conditioned cab, why do I waste money for fuel riding my own bike? I've always found people who say otherwise to be like morons, but then like when you ride for a couple of days, like last week I rode 3 days a week, and you just realize like sometimes, you know, you gotta ditch that logic of yours and you gotta feel, you gotta take that feel, because it feels amazing to ride like on a chilly night. It's just amazing. You have no idea how calming, how soothing it is to ride 3 o'clock in the night. All you have is city street lights and empty roads. It's just so beautiful. And even this traffic, you know, maneuvering through it, and you know, just it's cold, it's nice right now. It's not that cold, it's not chilly, but it's still like a calming temperature. Once there's summers, it's gonna be tough, but right now is a great time. So I'd like to put in more miles on this bike. That is one of the important resolutions for 2020. And the third final resolution was ride more. Alright, so this was it for the New Year's episode. And yeah, I hope you have a great day. This is Abhishek. You were watching Wayward Traveler. I'm signing off. Tata, ciao. मेरी गर्दन में this setup is too heavy, man. It's gonna take some time to get used to it. Oh, signal. I'll just remove this GoPro now. Get away. सिग्नल हो चुका है क्रॉस. चौथे गियर में गाड़ी बढ़ा रखी है भाई. रुक जा भोसड़ी के. टें 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 छूट दिया. कहीं कीड़ा इतना होता है ना इनके. 5 मिनट रुकने में इनकी जान में आते हैं. 5 मिनट 5 सेकेंड सॉरी.